Hello, 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 all my yarny friends. It's Teresa with Critters Crochet, and it is the third Wednesday of December. It is December the 17th. This is our third week, so that means it is time for the reveal of what I made. I had some good guesses, but I don't know if you guessed this. It's a sleeve for the glass ball, and it makes the cutest little ornament for your tree. I started to gather in the top and make it a full so it covered the whole entire ornament. But when I got this far and put it on to see if it was fitting okay, I really liked it as just a little band around the ornament. So this is my project. And so let's head over uh, to the table over here, and let me show you how I made this band. It's super quick, super easy. The whole band took me maybe 10 to 15 minutes to make. Super quick, super easy. So let's head over here to the other table and let me show you how this is made. All right, all my yarny friends, I have my glass Christmas ornament, and I have, let's see, I should have measured this. Let's see, 1 second, let me get my measuring tape. All right, this ornament, this glass ornament, I got these at Walmart, and it's an 11 inch. It's 11 inches around the circumference. So I am using well, if I can find the yarn band. I'm just doing really well today, guys. I am using, sorry about that. This is the yarn I'm using for this. It's a Premier Just Yarn worsted weight, okay? And it's in the color Light Apricot. All right. I bought this yarn months ago. Premier had a sale, and it was a whole box. It was a box of 12 of these skeins for, real cheap. But it's called Light Apricot Just Yarn. And I did a chain of 39, and that just perfectly, let me see if I can make this stay here. That chain of 39, whoops, sorry, I've got stuff going everywhere on my table. That chain perfectly wraps around and meets the other end of this. So if you have an 11 inch, if you don't, if your glass ornament measures differently, just chain enough. Remember, on this one, it's a multiple of 3. So just do a multiple of 3 until you get a chain that wraps snugly around. You don't want it too loose. You want it snugly to fit around your ornament. So we did our chain of 39, and then all we're going to do, and I'm not going to do this on camera, guys, because I have the tutorial out for this stitch, and I'll link it in the description box. But all you're going to do is, let me zoom in on this. You are going to repeat steps. You're going to do step 1, and then you're going to repeat steps 2 and steps 3 2 times, and then you're going to go back and do step 2 one more final time. So you're going to end on one of the shell stitches. So you're going to do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 2, step 3. So you're going to have 2 of these, and then you're going to end with one final shell. So I'm going to come back to the camera when I have those rows finished. All right, guys, I am back, and I didn't tell you I'm using my O-Fire 5mm hook for this project. I forgot to tell you what hook size I'm using, but I have steps. We have step 1, 2, and step 3, and then we have step 2 and step 3 again, and then I finished with another step 2, which is the shells. So when you finish, you'll have 1, 2, 3 rows of shells. So, and like I said, I will, if you need it again, I will have the link in the description box for the tutorial for this stitch if you need it again. So all you do when you get to this point, we are going to take our ornament cover and we're going to fold it right sides together. Okay, so your wrong side is out. And then we're just going to pick spots. It doesn't have to be exact and perfect, but we're just going to pick spots along these two sides, and we're just going to slip stitch to close up this seam. All right, so you just poke it through, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull up a loop and pull that loop through the other loop to slip stitch. And we're just going to slip stitch like this all the way down the length of this sleeve to close up the seam. Okay, I'm just going to do this with you real quick because it's not, and like I said, it doesn't have to be exact. Just hold your piece together and go through. If you have to, when you get to the double crochets and it's spaces, just go through the space a couple of times to slip stitch it and close it off. Okay, go through the next stitch, slip stitch, and then go through that bottom, slip stitch. Okay, and when you get all the way across with your slip stitch, then I just chain 1, and then I'm going to cut my yarn with my nifty little yarn cutter that I got from Shannon. If you watched our 12 Days of Christmas, this was day 11. I love this thing. So I'm going to lay that on there and cut it off and leave a little bit of a tail. And then all we're going to do is get your needle. And we are just going to quickly just go down our seam and go down a few of these stitches like this and just weave it in and out and weave that end in. And I go down 1 and then I go back up just a few more stitches just to really secure it in there. Do the same with the second one. Sorry guys, the construction is still going on in the kitchen, so if you hear a little bit of noise, that is what all of that noise is. They're putting the floor in. I'm so excited. So, where's my cutter? There we go. And then I love this thing because I don't have to worry about scissors. It's just right here on my table, and bonk. Cut those off. All right, and then you're just going to turn this right side out. And there you have your little sleeve. And you just slip it right over. Well, we'll go this way with it. Just slip that right over your ornament. Sorry, I had that right up in the camera. And you have a cute little sleeve to cover your ornament, and it makes just a cute little ornament for your Christmas tree. And that is my tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. I'll meet you right back over here at the table. Or at the computer, sorry. I'm at the table, but I'll meet you over here at the computer. All right, guys, we're back on camera, and I am so excited. I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I just thought it was really fitting, being at the holidays, and if you were needing something quick to do for for a tree decoration or just a real quick gift for someone, this is perfect. Thank you for watching today. I will have the link to the tutorial for the Parquet Stitch in the description box. Make sure after you've watched my video that you will also go to Heather at Strings and Threads and watch her video, and also head over and watch Janna Kay's video. She's doing all of hers as shorts, so make sure you check out her short. And Leave It to Stitches is her channel, so make sure you go over there. After you've watched all 3 of our videos, Then you go over to Shannon. I guess I've got Shannon on my brain today. Head over to Heather's channel, Strings and Threads. She will have a poll put up in her community tab where you can place your vote for your favorite project from the 3 videos today. And then underneath, if you want to be included in the drawing to win one of those projects, you need to go to the comment section underneath that poll and put a comment. You can leave a few emojis, or you can say something about the projects, whatever, or just say I voted, something short and sweet. That way we have your name. If you just vote, it shows us the number of people that voted, but it does not tell us who. So if you want to be entered in the drawing for the live, you need to leave a comment after you vote. And then we have 5 Wednesdays this month. So the voting will be held open for 2 weeks. And on the 31st, we will come on live at 2 p.m. Central and 3 Eastern. And we will come live, myself, Heather, and Janna Kay, and we will go live to show you whose project got the most votes, and then we'll select one of you that voted to win one of the projects. So I hope you have an awesome day today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.